everyone, and thanks for joining me for Origami with Miss Cynthia. Today I will show you how to create a leprechaun bookmark, just in time for St. Patrick's Day. You can snuggle him inside a book as you pause in between your reading adventures. Now, let's get started. The supplies you will need are one sheet of paper, 8.5 by 11, assorted color paper, marker, glue, and a pair of scissors. Okay guys, once you selected your sheet of paper, you're going to bring one of the sides down into that triangle shape, just like this. Make sure you're working on a flat surface. It makes it so much easier to crease your origami folds. Go ahead and cut off that right rectangle shape. Just like this. All right, so you're going to leave it folded just like this in half. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to flip mine around so my triangle's, the tip of it's facing upward. And you're going to bring the left and the right point towards the top here. So bring both of the sides of the triangle towards the top, just like this. All right, and then one of the flaps here, just bring it back down, and just make sure when you're folding it down, it doesn't go, past your original crease here on the bottom, the edge of your page. Go ahead and do the same thing to the left side. I'm gonna fold that one down a little bit more, actually. The reason we're folding these down is because our next step, we are going to tuck these in and kind of just make a little pocket. Now this one here, you have two of them, just pick one of these up and then fold it down again. And now it's time to tuck everything in. So we've created a little pocket here, and what we're going to do is just use those creases as our guide to go ahead and just tuck that in there. This little flap, tuck it right in there, and our left flap. Go ahead and tuck that flap back in there. All right, now this will be the base to our bookmark, okay? So we're gonna work on the leprechaun, but this will actually be the base to your leprechaun. So go ahead and set this off to the side a bit. And what we want to start creating is out of your sheet of paper, you have different sheets of paper that you selected to start decorating your leprechaun. And so what I did with my lighter one, I went ahead and cut out a circle out of this sheet of paper. And we're just going to glue that into place, okay? So just kind of imagine your leprechaun where you want it to be. Now, something before we start gluing, you have your pocket, right? Make sure that this leaf here and the pocket is on the top part on the bottom side. So before we start gluing, you want to imagine your leprechaun being on this kind of top portion, because your leprechaun, the beard to your leprechaun will be this right here, that layer we will cut off. So just make sure that your pocket is on the top side facing down when we start gluing. All right, so I'm gonna kind of bring this in, add some glue. This is the fun part. You get to have fun with your leprechaun. And you can, I cut a circle, but you can, make up whatever shape you'd like for the leprechaun face. All right, so we got our face going there. And now we're gonna add a hat. So I selected green for my hat, and I already had that pre-cut. So here is my leprechaun hat. I'm just gonna add some glue to my hat. Now, with our hat, you might want to make sure that it still stays inside this bookmark on our base, okay? So I think I'm just going to glue it right about there. just like this. And then out of this black sheet of paper, I just ended up cutting out my little belt there that's going to go there. And I'm just going to put some glue first. Now this is longer than what it should be, but I kind of want it that way so it hides that green a little bit. So I'm just going to put some glue there. And then just glue that into place. Now my buckle is a little bit longer, so I'm just going to go through there and then just cut it so it can even out to our little leprechaun hat there. Just like this. All right, and then out of this yellow piece of paper, cut out my, what will end up being my buckle. Just a little piece of, a little square is what I cut out. And you can use whatever color scheme you'd like. Now with that black piece of paper, I also cut out a smaller square. And I'm going to just glue this right in the middle so it creates that, that little buckle up on our hat there. Okay. All right. So now it is time to have fun with our little face there. And with the orange paper, what I did is cut out some eyebrows. You can actually just shape whatever eyebrow you'd like with the orange paper. And if you happen to have like one of those like fancy scissors, you could also cut out some fancy eyebrows. There you go. Just kind of make it a little different. So I'm going to add some glue to my eyebrows. Glue those in place. And just have fun with your leprechaun bookmark. You can use different colors that you'd like to use. And now let's draw some eyes on our leprechaun. Got a circle there, circle there. You guys know I love that 8 right in the middle. Love the shape of those eyes. All right, and then I'm just going to color in around the 8. Just like this. Now, if you don't have coloring paper handy, colored paper, what you can do is just cut everything into place in white paper, and then just go back and gather your coloring supplies, and then just color your leprechaun. It'll look just as nice, I promise. All right, so now we got our eyes there. We need, of course, a smile. All right, and then, of course, our leprechaun has got a big beard, so he needs to trim his beard a little bit. So what we're gonna do is just go ahead and you can bring out those fancy scissors that if you have some of those. If not, just send your leprechaun to the barber and you get to play around and make whatever shape and design of the beard your leprechaun needs or wants. There you go. All right, guys, let me bring in the other one I worked on. And this is your leprechaun bookmark. And you can come and check out some awesome St. Patrick's Day books here at the Buckeye Public Library System. And to pause in your adventure, you can just put that leprechaun there to pause on a page. There you go, guys. There is your leprechaun bookmark. I hope you had fun creating your little leprechaun bookmark. See you next week for more origami fun. Bye.